Let's explore GHK-Cu, also known as copper peptide. GHK-Cu is a naturally occurring copper peptide that is found in human plasma. Its production decreases with age. This peptide is widely used in hair and skin products thanks to its powerful regeneration and anti-inflammatory properties. Also, it influences over 500 different gene expressions, delivering a wide range of health and anti-aging benefits. So, how does GHK-Cu work? Well, it works by affecting multiple pathways in the body for a broad regenerative effect. For tissue injuries, it acts as a chemoattractant, stimulating cells and movement during inflammation, while releasing proteins to promote tissue growth and repair. It boosts collagen production, stem cell activity, and bone formation by stimulating chondrocytes in the bones. GHK-Cu also supplies copper to cells, which is essential for creating new blood cells, which is important for tissue growth and survival. It also blocks oxidative damage released from ferritin after injuries, which enhances regeneration in skin, hair follicles, stomach lining, bone tissue, fingernails, and more. Overall, GHK-Cu resets gene expression for anti-aging, wound healing, and tissue remodeling. Additionally, one nice thing about GHK-Cu is that it can also be applied topical for many cosmetic benefits such as better skin and as well better hair. Now let's go into dosing and cycling. For typical dosing, this is for injecting anywhere from 1 to 5 milligrams per dose, usually starting off at 1 to 2 milligrams and adjusting based on response and goals. For cycling, daily doses for 6 weeks followed by at least a 30-day cycle break, and this can be cycled 3 to 4 times per year. For cosmetics, a 5% solution concentration applied topically, and this can be used daily because internal use leads to higher saturation, while topical use can be used daily without cycling. Now let's go to cautions and contraindications. For cautions, a stinging or burning sensation may occur when injecting. Personally, for me, this has never happened. For contraindications, none noted at this time based on the current research, but it's always important to consult your healthcare provider. Now let's go into Reconstitution, starting off with a 5 milligram bottle. And for that, we add 1 ml of bacteriostatic water. And the 3 most common doses, starting off with 500 micrograms, which would be 10 units or 0.10 ml, giving about 10 doses per bottle. The next common dose is 1 milligram, which would be 20 units or 0.20 ml, giving about 5 doses per bottle. And last, the highest dose, the most common, is 2 mgs, which would be 40 units or 0.40 ml, giving about 2.5 doses. And then for some additional options, 1.5 mgs would be 30 units, 2.5 mgs would be 50 units, 3 mgs would be 60 units, 3.5 mg would be 70 units, 4 mg would be 80 units, 4.5 mg would be 90 units, 5 mg would be 100 units. Now moving on to a 10 mg bottle for Reconstitution. For that, we would add 2 mLs of bacteriostatic water. Once mixed well, the doses break down, and the most common would be 500 micrograms, would be 10 units or 0.1 ml, getting about 20 doses per bottle. 1 mg would be 20 units or 0.20 ml, giving about 10 doses per bottle. 2 mgs would be 40 units or 0.40 ml, giving about 5 doses. And then from additional options, 1.5 mgs would be 30 units, 2.5 mgs would be 50 units, 3 mgs would be 60 units, 3.5 mgs would be 70 units, 4 mg would be 80 units, 4.5 mg would be 90 units, and 5 mg would be 100 units. Now moving on to a 50 mg bottle, and you'll see that the common doses are a little bit bigger because bigger bottles, it's a lot harder to do smaller doses. So I always recommend, if you know that you'll be doing bigger doses, always go for a bigger bottle to make things easier. But anyways, for a 50 mg bottle, we're gonna add 3 mLs of bacteriostatic water. And once mixed thoroughly, here are the most common doses. 1 mg would be 6 units or 0.06 ml, giving about 50 doses per bottle. 2 mgs would be 12 units or 0.12 ml, giving about 25 doses per bottle. 5 mgs would be 30 units or 0.30 ml, giving about 10 doses per bottle. And there's some additional options. 3 mg would be 18 units, 4 mg would be 24 units, 6 mg would be 36 units, 7 mg would be 42 units, 8 mg would be 48 units, 9 mg would be 54 units, 10 mg would be 60 units. Now moving on to a 100 mg vial, which tends to be the biggest vial on the market from my current research. So for that, we would add 3 mLs of bacteriostatic water to the vial. And once mixed well, here are the most common doses in my opinion. 2 mgs would be 6 units or 0.06 ml, giving about 50 doses per bottle. 5 mg would be 15 units or 0.15 ml, giving about 20 doses per bottle. And 10 mg would be 30 units or 0.30 ml, given about 10 doses per bottle. And there's some additional options. 1 mg will be 3 units, 3 mg will be 9 units, 4 mg will be 12 units, 8 mg will be 24 units, 12 mg will be 36 units, 15 mg would be 45 units, and 20 mg would be 60 units. And personally, for the 50 mg bottles and the 100 mg bottles, I mostly use those for cosmetics, where the smaller bottles I use for injecting just to make things a little bit easier. Well, anyways guys, that was my quick video over GHK-Cu Reconstitution. Please let me know if I missed any or have any questions, as I'll be updating these videos with time. But anyways, if you want more peptide information, either check out my other channel, Peptide Insights, or check out my books, Peptides Made Simple on Amazon, or join my school academy, Peptide Academy VIP. There are tons of ways for you to learn more about peptides, support my channel, and overall become a peptide master. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on future videos.